So you know how like there's these stands and fans on Twitter and they do a lot of talking. They do a lot of talking. There's no research done, there's no fact checking. They're just saying stuff to just hear their own self have stuff out into the void. I don't know what it is. It's a mental illness. But I see it a lot with Meghan Markle, but especially with the Amber Heard stands, the people who get online consistently all day and twist factual evidence and stories and twist it to fit their sick narratives of stuff that's never happened and has been proved time and time again not to have happened. So we know Amber has removed herself from Twitter. We know Eve has removed herself from Twitter. But why do I go on my timeline and I see that I'm taking us way back? I see that Jennifer Howe, if you know who Jennifer Howe is, you know. If you follow the Johnny Depp case, you know. I'm seeing that Jennifer Howe and Jessica from Houseinhabit are being sent death threats and threatening emails and just from these fans and stans of Amber Heard. Now, at no point has Amber or her team come out and say, you guys need to stop this. Like, it's not representative of who I am as a person, even though it is because she's nasty. It doesn't represent me as a person, and I really don't want you to spread hate to other people to try to, tame her minions. Instead, she flipped it and even put it in the court case that she was getting all this severe hate online. The hate was people pointing out that you were a liar. That was it. They were showing evidence and proof that you lied. Everybody was waking up and realizing, oh my God, I cannot believe this woman made all of this up. She's insane. This is crazy. People are going to talk about it. That's your fault. You were told it didn't have to be this way by Johnny multiple times, and you decided to go through it with it anyway. So this is what happens. Sorry, but now we have somebody who is a party to this because of your effing foolishness, because you got your sister to lie on your ass. Now Jennifer Howe is wrapped into this shit because she simply told the truth about what took place against your made-up story and lies that you put into this court case and told the world, which you tried to claim that was the only time that you hit Johnny and you didn't know what motion of your hand went and da. So now Jennifer Howe, because she told the truth about your sister who was in said incident, is now getting hate and death threats, and Jessica because she's reporting on it. It's insane the lengths that these people go. It's insane. So once I saw that on my timeline, I had to go over on Jennifer's IG to check out what was going on, because she made a post about it. And then I'm finding out Jennifer Howe and Tasya Van Ree, who is Amber's ex, they're cool. They're close. They support each other. What does that tell you? What the F does that tell you? Although Tasya has not spoken out, with the trial going on, she didn't really make a statement or anything. Jennifer, who told the truth of the situation against Amber, they're hanging out together. So that in itself, to me, is a statement, So we're going to take a look at what's going on with them, and I just think that it's really heinous, the shit that people will do. Like, they are taking time out of their day to make fake accounts and message people who they do not know and whom did nothing to them. It is complete insanity. It's crazy. So before we get into the threats that Jennifer Howe and Jessica from Houseinhabit are getting, I thought we could take it back and rewind it back, because it has been a while, as to why Amber Heard stands because this is who's doing it, are attacking Jennifer to begin with, okay? So some people may have forgotten, it gets lost in the sauce. There's so much going on, and these people are in a frenzy because Jennifer Howe was a smoking gun. Like, there was a lot of smoking guns, but Jennifer Howe was a smoking effing gun. Like, she heard this story come out, she knew what took place, and she said, y'all are not about to lie on my name. You can do all your little funny business, all your little corrupt shit over there, but you're not gonna involve me. You already got your own sister wrapped up in this foolishness. And that's another thing that really interests me about Amber, the way that she expected all these people to lie for her. And they did. And they did, Raquel. You know, like, all these people who lied for this woman. And it just makes you wonder why. Like why? Like, did they get paid that money from the $7 million? Who knows? You know, because what would be in it for them? I will never understand it. So now we have these crazy people who, like damn near 8 months later, are still up online making fake accounts harassing people because Jennifer Howe told the truth. So I pulled up Jennifer Howe's statement, and we're just gonna do like a little refresher of what it is that has made these people so pissed off and decide that they want to take time out of their day, make fake accounts, and then type out and press send, and send shit to another person. It's like, do you guys not know about IP addresses? Apparently she's gone to law. Do you guys not know about IP addresses? Like, that shit can be tracked. Unless they have, like, they're hooked up to a VPN, but I don't even know if maybe if they have a VPN, they can, like, block their IP being tracked. But, I just think that it's incredibly dumb. It's incredibly stupid, but you can't really expect more from people who believe this woman. They already are lacking in brain cells, clearly in moral character. So yeah, so we're just going to refresh you on what it is that Jennifer Howe spoke in truth, and now she is being threatened and harassed for speaking the truth. So she said her statement, and this is based off of the situation that Amber tried to say was the only time she had Johnny, okay? And her sister, Whitney Hurd, just happened to be there. So the connection between Jennifer Howe and Whitney is that Whitney worked with, Whitney was working with Jennifer Howe at her art foundation called the Art of Asylum, right? So they were working together. So she says that she learned of Whitney testifying in court on July 23rd in London about a violent incident in March of 2015 on the stairs of Johnny's penthouse apartment. I know you guys remember. She testified that Johnny supposedly hit Amber and Whitney on the stairs at Johnny's downtown penthouse, which we know was a literal lie from the security guard, from Debbie the nurse, I believe, was there. Like, lies. And now we have Jennifer Howe, who also proved that it was a lie. Where was that? Then Whitney said she had to go live with her employer, where she was made to sleep on the floor. This charitable woman, you're gonna say, had you sleeping on the effing floor? Disrespectful. She says, I am that employer. This is not what I was told to be true. Whitney came to live in the guest room of my apartment on Wilshire Boulevard, not on my floor, my guest room. Second, when she arrived, she was a mess. Whitney told me she tried to stop her sister, aka Amber Heard, from hitting and attacking Johnny on the stairs, which is the opposite of the story she told up on the stand, and the opposite of the story that Amber sat up there and tried to choke out on the stand. It's madness. Madness. Like, direct opposites, and that's what always, like, infuriated me with this case, because it's, like, not even a little bit of truth. You know how people sometimes, like, try to give you a little bit of truth to make it kind of true. They're just omitting things. wasn't even a semblance, an ounce of any truth in what she was saying. Like, nothing at all. It was just like, it either happened or it didn't happen, and here's the proof that it didn't. So she goes on. So Whitney told me she tried to stop her sister from hitting and attacking Johnny on the stairs. Whitney said when she tried to intervene to stop Amber from going after Johnny that Amber nearly pushed Whitney down the stairs because she was in such a psychotic fucking rage that she didn't realize that her sister was right there and she was going buck fucking wild on Johnny. How embarrassing. And you're doing that in front of all these people? She had no fucking shame and expected all these people to be quiet and cover her and not say what they witnessed. Like, that's an insanity, like, narcissistic way to think that you just madness. So Amber nearly pushed Whitney down the stairs, so lie. She told me she was worried Amber was going to kill Johnny. Not the fact that Amber sat up on the stand like, I thought he was going to push her down the stairs and she was going to die. Similar to Kate Moss, that was all I could think about. Like, girl, come on. Your own sister went running from your place and went into this woman's arms and told her everything. Told on your motherfucking ass. And you wrapped in Whitney to your lies and you just thought Jennifer was gonna fucking lie for your ass too? Like, or did Whitney not tell Amber that she had told Jennifer this? And so it was too late because they had already put this fucking story out? Who knows? But that's what happens when you lie. You can't get all these fucking stories straight. And to add to that, she told me she had endured all kinds of abuse her entire life. First from her father and then from Amber. As we know, Amber is a repeated abuser. Tasia Van Ree, who is cool with Jennifer Howe. Johnny, like, it's crazy. And then from Amber, who she said was extremely violent. Not just like, oh, she gets upset, she loses her cool. No, extremely violent. And we've seen it. She lived with me because she did not feel she could go back to live at the Eastern Columbia building. Okay, that is why she did not feel safe in the presence of her own sister. But these people are sitting up online harassing a woman with whom took in the woman that they're championing for, took her in, gave her a warm bed and safety, and you guys are coming and attacking this woman and praising and worshiping the abuser. It makes no sense for the world of me. And I'm like, this is the world we live in. Whitney also went on to tell her about how Amber threw a glass of wine at Whitney in New York for the premiere of the Adderall Diaries. Then, while Amber and Johnny were in Australia, Whitney was with Jennifer because they worked together at the art asylum, whatever. She goes, oh my God, she has done it now. She has cut his fucking finger off. That was her own sister's words saying she had cut his fucking finger off. I just don't understand how Whitney got up, fixed herself up there to get in line in front of Johnny like that. Like, just to lie in front of a man who was so good to you, gave you a place free of charge, took you on numerous probably trips and vacations, you get connections and free shit simply because you're associated, and you sat up there and lied in his face. Tragic. So she's telling truth. Gave us a smoking gun in this case about the whole stairs story and the incident where Amber said that was the only time she put her hands on him because she thought Johnny was going to somehow hurt her sister by making her fall down the steps like Kate fucking Moss, when that never fucking happened. So let's go to what these crazy fucking people are saying and have done to innocent bystanders who got wrapped up in something because of a crazy woman, an absolute crazy woman. Alright, so I have Jennifer Howe's IG up, and the first post of interest that is not even a post that I really wanted to talk about is this post that is from 2 days ago. The caption reads, "I had a great fortune of meeting this beautiful, incredible, wonderful, and talented woman many moons ago. Then through our mutual love of some lady, we went from being friends to being family. I support at Tasia Van Roo in all that she is and all that she does. It is pretty easy to support her because she is kind, giving, and truly beyond talented. Back on January 22, 2020, she came over and we talked about collaborating on an art show for her. These women are close. Tasia Van Roo is Amber's ex, with whom allegedly there was some, like, not even allegedly, Amber was arrested for an altercation between the two of them. And allegedly there was abuse. So, pattern. So she continues, very glowing, lovely. She says, we survived the pandemic and have come back to the world ready to change it by creating and transcending through art itself. So then she posts a picture of the two of them, Tasia and Jennifer. Okay? So then the post in question, the one that I saw come across my timeline, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? So the picture says stalker, okay, and you see it's an email that is from jhowleysunham@gmail, some anonymous fake account, I'm sure, that someone took the time to make. So it looks like Jennifer is sending this to Jessica, alright? So it says stalker. This is an email that she got unwarranted, unprompted, completely. I don't understand. We have so much limited time on this earth, and you want to use this time to invoke fear in another human being over some bullshit for some person that you don't even know, who fucking lied her goddamn ass off and disrespected a whole group of people who have actually survived real fucking shit. You're disgusting. It says stalker in the subject line. Finally, there is an attempt on your life. I hope they finish the job. The way you keep defending Johnny Depp, good. I hope they succeed. The whole Amber community, they named her. They fucking named her. And that is why I feel like she and whatever fucked up people she has on her team need to do the decent thing and put out a statement and have these people fucking stop. But it seems as if it's just a free-for-all, and they're like, you're condoning it. You're fucking condoning it by being silent. They literally named her. It's right there. The whole Amber community on Twitter prays for your demise. Didn't even spray pray right. Prays for your demise. Eve already put a prayer out for the stalker. Apparently Eve, because we know we talked about her deactivating her Twitter. Apparently she deactivated the day the shits came out and started happening. Eve already put a prayer out for the stalker. Eve Barlow. These people are throwing these people's names in this shit. They're putting their names in it. They're saying, we're doing this on the behalf of Amber. Jennifer Howe is next on the list, bitches, with the little devil emoji. That is what people are doing to intimidate and scare another person. And if you remember, back when the trial was happening, she had her shit broken too. Do y'all remember that? She was putting a post about that and showing pictures of like her door, and people were like tampering with her shit and whatnot, all because she spoke the truth about a woman who was motherfucking lying. And now she's hiding somewhere in the fucking world in somebody's deep ass motherfucking pockets. All I'm saying is she's definitely in somebody's pockets. She's definitely in somebody's pockets. And I think the whole situation with the insurance company who was supposed to pay for this whole fucking ordeal is still suing her because they don't want to fucking pay because she lied maliciously. I can't believe that there are people doing this shit on behalf of this woman. It's crazy. So let's get to the caption. And I'm really sorry that this is happening to Jennifer. I think that it's vile. It's so vile. So she says, my 2023 resolution was to find joy and leave all of this behind. I wiped my social media accounts and have actively worked on surrounding myself with people I trust, love, and people who make me laugh. I am posting this as an offense measure to try my best to protect myself and the charity. The death threats sent to at Houseinhabit, Jessica, and myself are terrifying and most definitely not from me. So it seems as if there's a situation where this person is making it seem like they're Jennifer and sending shit as Jennifer, making her look bad, fucking with her reputation, which means fucking with her goddamn charity. All because she spoke the truth about a situation. The only reason why Amber is in the situation she's in is because of her actions, and her actions alone. Every decision she decided to make. She could have stopped this a long time ago. It didn't even have to be this way. But no, here we are. So she says, I'm posting this as an offensive measure to try my best to protect myself and my charity. Meaning she's scared that some shit might happen. And she has to make proactive measures so people know what the fuck is going on. Scary. The scariest part is some psycho out there created a fake Gmail account that has been sent to people and shows up in their inbox as Jennifer Howe. They're fucking making accounts as her, using her fucking name. A lot of people say, all I have is my name, you know? When you strip everything the fuck down, at the end of the day, all you got is your fucking name, and you want to use my name for some bullshit to terrorize others? I am glad she's taking this to the law because it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Hold on, let me check this. Okay, so Jennifer continues. Jessica and I met during a certain time that is not to be mentioned, aka when shit was going down. And both have endured harassment at a level that neither of us knew existed in the real world. Sadly, this is not the first police report that has been filed since July of 2020. After what I have endured in the past few years, I could never tell anyone to be honest and to tell the truth in any trial because the price you literally pay is beyond comprehension. So she's saying that she, at this point, with everything that she's gone through and all the bullshit, this is only a little bit, like, I'm sure, like, wow. She's saying that she wouldn't even advise someone to tell the truth in a trial in a situation because the shit that you're gonna have to endure is beyond comprehension. I can only imagine these ladies' inboxes. Let alone Jennifer's, like, house being broken into, like, people are like, this is moved from offline. People invaded her private space. It's like you feel so violated when someone enters your space uninvited. Wow. So she wouldn't even tell people to tell the truth if they know details. God only knows how many innocent people are sitting in jail right now because witnesses are terrified to come forward with what they know, which is true. This is the United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, and this is what people endure as mere witnesses. It's mind-boggling. Exactly. Just witnesses. And you want to know why Tasia doesn't speak? If Tasia fucking spoke, could you imagine? She was actually with Amber? It's just sad. It's, wow. Add the witness intimidation with people you trusted, loved, and cared for, calling people and asking them to say, I do not recall, and that she's lying about things that they were privy to is too much. So apparently people were calling other people to say that Jennifer was lying, or saying, oh, I don't recall. Intimidation? Y'all, we don't even know. This is just the surface. I'm sure that there's a lot that they have not even shared, that hopefully, they're sharing with the police. Wow. A police report has been filed and we will 100% find who created this fake Gmail account, because we can now get a subpoena for Gmail, Google, for IP address, and all information on the person that has fraudulently pretended to be me. While we do that, I just ask that you put prayers up for both me and Houseinhabit, and that the death threats are not real. Y'all, so the police are getting involved. They filed a police report. Imagine if these messages came from someone she knows, or someone involved in the case. Imagine if that came to light, and not just some random fucker online with no life. Imagine. So I hope something comes of this, because people need to have their lessons learned, and maybe if they realize the shit that they do online have consequences in real life, they'll get a grip of reality. Somebody needs to be made an example of. That's absolutely heinous. So then she had some stuff on her. Can I see who likes this? Because I did see Adam liked something. Let me go to her story, because there is some stuff on there. And here she's sharing a post that Jessica put up. This is the police report. It says coming soon, subpoena, and coming soon, subpoena and who fraudulently created a Gmail account pretending to be me at Houseinhabit. Thank you so much. And then another email. This is a whole other email. Hold on. Okay. It says attention. So it says Jennifer How to Jessica Reed. So this must be the fake account that's sending stuff to Jessica. Alright. It says attention. Seems like we got your attention. We laugh at you. Jennifer and Tasia are going to regret going against Amber. Like, I can't believe they're saying her name in this shit. They're saying her name. Amber. They're doing this on behalf of Amber. And her team won't get together and make a fucking statement to stop this foolishness. We laugh at you. Jennifer and Tasia is going to regret going against Amber. Who do you think broke into her house? So admitting to breaking in her house last year. What? Women are supposed to stay together. Why do you think Tasia doesn't speak up? Because you guys would rip her to fucking shreds. You would rip her to motherfucking shreds. That's why. She just wants to live her life and do her little artsy shit and like move on. Why be re-traumatized? And Jennifer is probably advising her to stay out the shit. Why do you think Tasia doesn't speak up? Because she knows exactly what would happen if she lied. No, she wouldn't lie. She would be telling the truth. She would be telling the truth about a batshit crazy, insane, narcissistic woman who needs help, who is in hiding. And then as a threat, it says, because she knows exactly what would happen if she lied, don't be that bitch. And then it's signed Ivana. Who the fuck is Ivana? So then she puts, great news to share with both the police and FBI. Ivana just admitted to Houseinhabit that she broke into my house and was responsible for the identity theft and death threats. Let me also add that Ivana does not have the best grammar. No, she doesn't. Oh, Ivana, thank you so much for taking the fall for all of this in Houseinhabit. I'm sorry, it keeps moving. Thank you for helping me get to the bottom of this. So like, they're gonna go full throttle. FBI, police, IP addresses, who the fuck is Ivana, admitting to the death threats, admitting to breaking into people's motherfucking houses, criminal shit all over Amber. All over Amber. That's insane. That's insane. I can't. The women are asking for prayers up. They're putting this out for safety purposes because shit is truly happening behind the scenes. But I'm happy that they felt that they can share it so that people know what's going on and that can watch out for them. And I really hope the police do something about it. Make an example of this person, Ivana, who has decided to name herself, who has decided to name Amber, who has decided to name Tasia. She literally on behalf of Amber. So she can't say, oh, they weren't doing it, like I wasn't making them. Yeah, you weren't making them, but they were doing it for you, in support of you. So make a fucking statement and be a decent person. But she won't do that because she doesn't know what decency is. Anyway, I digress. I just wanted to share this all with you guys because it's crazy and it came across my timeline and I'm like, they're really still doing this. They're still going like this hard for this woman. Is it worth it to be getting the law involved because you're doing some bullshit online, intimidating another person? Like, I can't. I've gotta go. So I will see you guys in another video. Take a look at Jennifer's IG for yourself. Take a look at Jessica's. Sure, they'll be keeping us updated. And I just wish them safety, and I hope somebody can stop this because it's just really too much. Way too much.